What's your top elites? Because the average Edomite doesn't know. He doesn't know. The elite know that they're Edomites. If you go to Jacob Rothschild and you say you know you're an Edomite, he knows. He knows.
That's just well known.
No, he'll say, "Oh, what do you mean by that, my dear boy? What do you mean by that? I'm not an Edomite. I'm not an Edomite."
That's right.
Fucking devil, man.
Yeah, because in every nation you have the elites and you have the peons. So it's the same thing with Esau. You got the elite, which they're ruling, and the peons are the ones underneath them.
Oh, you know, the other day, it was 2 or 3 days ago, Luke Radowski, he said, with that whole thing in Washington, he said, yeah, I ran into a bunch of black Hebrew Israelites. And they kept telling me, you're an Israelite, because you know all this knowledge, which he could be.
Yeah.
And then Jason Burris, when he heard Israelites, he kind of smirked.
He's
And he looked like a damn Dominican, man.
Yeah, Jason
Fuck his
Burris.
problem, man. Ain't nothing white about that dude, Jason Burris. And that scripture in Matthew's 10 when it speaks about we should be hated.
Right.
Anytime on the news, you got those. Oh, even Michael Rivera said it.
Oh yeah.
He said that bizarre group called the Black Hebrew Israelites.
a bizarre group.
Yeah, well, the Lord said we have made a spectacle.
No, at first he did. No, but the day before he read the story, right?
Yeah.
And Michael Rivera said, "Man, there was a group of black." Then he looked. Protesters.
Yeah.
He saw Israel, but then the next day he said that the bizarre group called the Black Hebrew Israelites.
1 Corinthians 4:9, it said we'd be made a spectacle unto men. You tie in that word bizarre. Something that's a spectacle is bizarre. That's why you're looking at it.
And if you notice, anytime the news mentioned the Black Hebrew Israelite, it was kind of like people know, like the world knows already.
Right.
We already, the world knows, the whole planet knows about the Hebrew Israelites. Or the Israelites. You know?
This is back in Ezekiel chapter 35, verse 4, verse 5, excuse me. It says, "And has shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the..."
Hold up, how can Mount Seir pulled out a sword?
Right.
Swinging.
No, it's talking about Edomites. Hey, somebody go to the Bible dictionary and put in look up. Go to the Bible dictionary, the Zondervan, if you got one.
I don't got it.
Nobody got one? I probably got one in my bag.
I used to carry
Look
it.
up Seir. Look up either Seir or Mount Seir.
Let me see if they got it online.
Yeah, online.
And while you're getting it, somebody bring out Genesis, I believe it's 36 verse 8.
As a matter of fact, someplace we used to drive that road. We used to go to the job. They had Sear.
Oh yeah.
Where was that? That was Wilton.
Wilton. Yeah, Wilton.
Wilton, Connecticut. You got which is a very affluent area. You got a road. It's called Sear. It's spelled just like Mount Seir. So check that out. They know. Them devils know. This is in Wilton, Connecticut. That's right. When you look at it, it says Sear, like in Mount Seir, Sear Road or Sear Avenue, something like that.
Right, which is Sha'ir, which means hair.
Yeah.
That means hair. They try to say Esau means hair.
Esau don't mean hair. Esau means wasted away his heat.
Genesis.
All right, go ahead, read it.
This is Genesis 36 and 8. Thus dwelt Esau in Mount Seir. Esau is Edom.
Plain and simple, man.
Esau is Edom.
That's it.
Start from the top.
This is Genesis 36 and 1. Now these are the generations of Esau. Who is Edom?
Who is Edom?
Read that again.
Now these are the generations of Esau. Who is Edom?
Go ahead.
Esau took his wives of the daughters of Canaan, Adah, the daughter of Elam.
Now wait a minute. What did his parents, Isaac and Rebekah, told him and Jacob not to do? Is to get with them Canaanites, man.
That's right.
They can get with Ishmaelites, but they couldn't get with Canaanites.
Yeah.
Now why did Esau get with the Canaanites? To try to bring his color back, man.
Get that big one.
Because there's something wrong with you if you look the way Esau looked, man.
Yeah, back then, yeah.
Back then.
Yeah.
They looked at you, fucking motherfucker.
Like looking at a white roach.
Yeah, looking at a white roach. Yeah, you want to kill that. If that motherfucker
that's the one you want to get.
If that motherfucker go up into the couch, you will pick that couch up and throw it to the other side of the room and get that white roach.
Oh yeah.
And if you can't get that white roach, you get mad as hell, man.
Hey, that's why he said, anyone finding me shall kill me.
That's it. That's it.
Cain said that. Yep.
He didn't look good.
He didn't look good.
I got seer. It says seer. This is from the Eastern Bible Dictionary. Rough, hairy. Harry!
Harry!
That was High Priest Ariel.
Go ahead.
It says a
All
horite.
right, bring that bag in. Bring that bag
It
in.
says a horite.
Hold up, wait a minute. No.
Yeah.
Well,
They used to
what
live
is
in
a
that-
Horite? A Horite is a Canaanite, man.
Yep.
And they were the first to live up in Mount Seir.
Con.
But then Esau now lives up in Mount Seir. Well, he left Mount Seir a long time ago.
Now they're going off on this one though. It says one of the dukes of Edom.
No. The Horites, no.
It says the name of a mountainous region occupied by the Edomites, extending along the eastern side of Arabah, from the southeastern extremity of the Dead Sea, near the Aqaba.
I was reading
Was the Gulf of
somewhere.
Akbar.
I was reading somewhere that they said the mountains look like the hair. The hairs.
Yeah, that's
of
why
your
they call it
arm,
hair,
because it's
hair.
a range of mountains.
Yeah, hairy.
And it looks like the hairs.
Seir
on your
meaning
arm.
hairy.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's where it comes from.
That's right.
Excuse me. Or the eastern branch of the Red Sea. It says it was originally occupied by the Horites,
Which are Canaanites.
Genesis 14 and 6, who were afterwards driven out by the Edomites. And it gives you the scriptures that where they drove them out. It was allotted to the descendants of Esau, and it gives you more precepts. It says a mountain range, not the Edomite range. Genesis 32:3, lying between the Wadi Ali and Wadi Gurab. Joshua 15 and 10.
That was it. That was it. Yeah. Now when the house of David is back established, so we're gonna take the remnant of Edom, right? Edom, you know what Edom represent? It's talking about the land. It ain't talking about Edomites, even though we're gonna possess Edomites. When it said we shall possess Edom and all the nations upon whom my name is called, that's talking about the land.
Yeah.
It's talking about the land of Edom.
And there the south shall possess Edom.
That's it. That's an
which is
overlap.
Judah.
That's it.
Judah.
Yep.
Which, of all the tribes, Edom put the most hell on Judah. So that's poetic. That's the Most High's justice right there. You know?
Yeah. Esau helped Nebuchadnezzar take us down, you know? Supposed to be our brothers.
Yeah, so all that's why Esau fights so hard
Oh yeah.
to not be labeled an Edomite.
Yeah.
Because he knows, and like I said, it's talking about the super elite,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Not these regular Edomites. They don't know what's going on.
Don't know what
That's why Michael Rivera, and that particular Michael Rivera is an insider, all right?
Yeah.
Luke Radowski is, and they're all insiders, man.
Yeah.
They're
Alex
all
Jones.
insiders. Alex Jones, yep.
Yeah, because if they were really saying anything, they wouldn't have such a platform. You know?
You see, they trying to put us on the media. Now, if you bring up the word Edomites. Who are the Edomites? Tell them
Yeah.
you are the Edomites.
That's right.
Okay, we are the Israelites, and you are the Edomites.
Right.
Yeah.
And then a lot of them won't even know. You got to be on a high level, man. You got to be You got to be on the inside. I mean, you got to truly be on the inside, man.
That's a good question, GMS. Why hasn't the so-called white man made a movie on Esau?
Because he doesn't want anybody to know that he's
That's
an
a good
Edomite,
question.
man. He wants to stay as far away
Yeah.
From that word,
from that word, man.
Esau. Yeah.
That's a topic right
Because
there.
that would be a stigma too.
Yeah.
That's a stigma. We're gonna
Yeah.
put the stigma on you that you're an Edomite.
Come.
Esau, he don't want to know Esau. He don't want to be an Edomite. He don't want to have nothing to do with Esau. He'll spend trillions of dollars for you not to know that he's an Edomite, man. Because once the whole world knows he's an Edomite,
Oh yeah.
that's his ass.
It's over.
Yeah.
It's over.
He wants no parts of it.
Yeah.
And that's why we're such a target, man.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody talking about them clowns and fucking what is it?
Hotep.
Back to Africa, Hotep, them clowns.
Hotep.
Ain't nobody listening to them niggas.
Hotep.
Ain't nobody
niggas.
listening to them, man. And if you go to their pages recently, they're
Yeah.
talking about the Israelites again.
Yeah.
And ain't no Israelite gonna mess with them no goddamn more, man.
Hotep clowns.
If you come up with some comedic stuff, I don't want to talk to you. All right?
Absolutely.
You know, if you come up with some stuff that the mark of the beast is not the microchip, I don't want to talk to you.
That's right.
You see?
That's right.
It says, back in Ezekiel chapter 35, verse 5.
Oh, and the priest Daniela, when you gonna do a video taking a stand on the microchip, the mark of the beast being the microchip, huh? All you gotta do is do that, man. We won't bother you for a while.
To the next one.
We bother everybody. Cause we hate you now. we bother. And these guys say, well, we hating people. No, we're rebuking you, man, because you're going to fuck off.
That's love. That's really
That's love. That's not hate. That's.
And you know what? Them guys are a lot of. You know what you find? You gonna find out. A lot of these Israelites are childish, man. They're childlike.
Emotional.
Because when you was a kid, out of your mother and your father, who did you hate more?
Father.
Why'd you hate your father more? Because he fuck your shit up, man.
Disciplinary.
He'll dislocate your shoulder, man.
Yeah,
if you run, he'll throw something at you.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
He'll throw a knife at you, stick to the wall.
He'll throw
He'll kick you in the chest, make you fly through the air.
Yep. Should I learn how to bob and weave? My stepfather called me the closet. I ran in the closet. He threw a damn straight right hand. I went. I'm dead serious, man. I said, you ain't punching me dead in the face, you know? Hey, but you hate your father more than your mother. You know why? Because your father will whip your ass and he'll tell you, like, let's say you wanted to spend the night at your friend's house next door and you would sneak to your, it's all right if I, and then the father be in the room watching TV. No!
Yeah. That's my father. That's my father.
And that's you guys. Here we are, your spiritual daddies, rebuking the hell out you, getting that licking stick out of your ass, beating you with these scriptures, man. And you talking about this hate. No, we love you, man.
That's right.
We love you, Daniela.
We love you, man.
We love you, man. Hey, Daniela, do a video on the mark of the beast being a microchip. Take a stand, man.
Take a stand.
As a man, take a stand.
You out there, hey, look, brother, you went to the gym, there was leg day, right? No, leg day. It's leg day. Well, when is it going to be the mark of the chip day? when is it going to be Karagma day? Huh? Take a stand, man. And you got these monkeys. Well, I take that back. I ain't calling them monkey. You got these clowns out there in Texas, the one body. They reject from, they broke off from IUIC, and now they're down to like 3 members. They're down to like three members, man. And the older guy made a video about the mark of the beast, microchip lie. First of all, you a little tadpole trying to mess with a shark, man. You on the low level, brother. You ran from Jesus is the word, man. You literally ran from that guy, man.
And he ran from the brothers in Texas. Jesus is the word, or Jesus is turd.
So you better be cool, brother. If I sick Jesus the turd on your ass again, so you can run down the street.
Like my man said that movie. You are tuna and we are shark.
That's
you
it.
show me a tuna trying to be a shark, I show you tuna fish.
Oh yeah, tuna fish. Tuna fish. That's right.
That was from a movie.
What movie was that?
I can't remember the name of it, but he said, you show me a tuna trying to be a shark.
Don't make an hour-long video that's the mark of the beast. No, he said in the mark of the beast, he said, how can that be the chip that's gonna put in your right hand? That's a little thing. How you gonna get all that information? First of all, nigga, there's a thing called a micro SD card, which is that goddamn small that you can put 128 gigabytes of information up in there, man.
And they got more. They got higher.
No, they got higher.
Higher ones.
Yep. Yeah, terabytes.
That's small. That's small.
That's small. You know?
What the fuck is he talking about, man?
Niggas ain't too bright, man.
Yeah, Jake don't know what's going on. That's why we need you, Daniela. You need to take a stand, man. You need to take a stand, and you need to let the world know what the mark of the beast is, man. Since you did a music video on it.
That's it.
How about you, Chief Ephraim? Is the mark of the beast a microchip? We ain't even gonna ask the Bach, because the Bach is mad at us now. We ain't gonna mess with the Bach for a while. He mad. And he admitted that the mark of the beast was a chip. He admitted it, but then he said it. Right?
It's a flip-flop.
It's a flip-flop. Yeah, go ahead, brother.
Isaiah 3:12. As for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them.
O my people, they which lead thee, cause thee to err, and destroy the way of thy path.
That's it. So you're gonna cause a lot of people to take that chip because you got a lot of simple-minded jakes that the scriptures say the simple believeth every word. So you got a lot of simple-minded jakes. They'll come to class or they'll come and listen, and whatever their teacher says, they just accept it, man. Now, when I was back at the main school in One West, I didn't accept everything. I question you a witness to that. I questioned every goddamn thing, man.
Well, the Cornelius thing proved that.
Yep.
When I used to hear them break down, I never sat right with me, man. White man held a book, and I used to.
Well, that never sat right with me either.
No.
You know, we used to believe. Yeah. I never accepted that, but back then I said, well, that's the white. Okay, that's the white man. But that part with him holding the book,
I never, man.
you know, it was shaky, man.
Yeah.
And that's like an old wives' tale. That's you know.
Hey, that Romans 11 chapter, the whole breakdown never really sat right with me either.
Yeah, and then it's heavy because Elder Pastor and I, we went through the Romans 11 chapter when we were doing the mobile thing. And then that same week I went up to Connecticut and I was going to go into Romans 11 chapter, and you brothers already, well, you and not Zach already knew about it. So I was like, oh, well, that's the spirit.
That was the spirit.
That was the spirit all the way.
And just like the mark of the beast, really the spirit got on me heavily. I've been knew about the mark of the beast before, long before I came into the main school, man. I've been knew about that. I've been knew about the Illuminati.
Yeah.
The Rothschild, I've been knew about that long before I came, when I was 12 years old. I knew about the Illuminati, man. I was always in the scriptures, man,
Yeah,
as a child. And from a child, I have known the Holy Scriptures, which is able to make thee wise unto salvation. That's the Apostle Paul said.
Same here.
You know?
Into the Bible, yeah.
Yep.
I didn't understand it, but somehow I just knew that book, something about that book.
There was something about that book.
Yeah.
Now, them Edomites down there in D.C. from the Covington School, when Chief Ephraim was going back and forth with him, one of the Edomites said, that's not even a real book. Well, wait a minute. Ain't you part of a Catholic school? Right. Ain't the main book in the Catholic school? That show you that these Edomites don't believe. If they read the Bible, they read it like a textbook.
Right.
You know?
Right.
One of the scriptures we went to when we first opened the camp was Daniel 12. Give me Daniel 12 and 4, jump down to 9, and then go to 10.
Yeah, like who was that? That was Agrippa. Agrippa told the Apostle Paul, "You almost persuaded me to be a Christian."
Right.
Then the Apostle Paul.
Now,
was
why did
getting
Agrippa say that?
Because the way Apostle
Agrippa
Paul
was a so-called Jew.
Yeah, he was an Edomite.
He was following the Lord's statutes and commandments under Edomite, going back to John Hyrcanus.
Right.
So they were trying to call themselves being Israelites, but then John the Baptist cursed them out. For Philip, yep. For Herod having sex with Philip's wife.
Right. And that goes back to the prophecy where the Lord said, or where the scripture said, let favor be shown unto the wicked, yet he will not learn righteousness. You know?
Bam.
What John Hyrcanus did, that's what birthed Judaism, pretty much.
What Edomites call themselves Israelites, you know? Because he forced them to do that. Now, even during the time of the siege, 70 AD, you know, when the Romans were coming against, when we were fighting against the Romans, you know, there were actual Edomites that would call themselves Edomites fighting side by side with us because they wanted to get in the kingdom, man. You know? There was some of them Edomites actually trying, they were dying to be Israelites, you know?
But they can't learn righteousness.
They can't learn
because the Lord made them to be the wicked.
That's it. That's in their spirit.
It's in their spirit.
Where we at? Oh, Daniel 12.
So Daniel chapter 12, verse 4. But thou, O Daniel, shut up the words and sealed the book, even to the time of the end. Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased.
You have a thing called a smartphone. Perfect example.
Oh yeah.
How much information can you hold on that phone, man?
Right.
Yeah.
You know, I can watch YouTube videos all day with that phone. I can put up videos with that phone, with that smartphone. I can find out when a new moon comes in.
It's a miracle device.
This phone right here, I have a SD card That's 128 gigs.
And how big is it?
That's
That
tiny,
is
yeah.
it's a micro,
Yeah.
a micro.
Yeah.
There's so much space
Matter
there.
of fact, let me see.
Like that clown, that country bumpkin in Texas. However, you care how much, there's a lot of information you got to put in that chip. You
Yeah,
you
he fell off a
country.
watermelon truck.
Yeah. Right on his head.
The truck was putt-putting, going
Right here.
going up the hill, and the nigga fell off of it.
Look, right
Then
here.
when he got up, he said, "Who? I don't know who I is."
128
That's
gigs.
that's 128 gigabytes.
Look at that.
Can't really
You know how
see
many
it.
movies you can put thousands of 2-hour movies in that chip right there.
Yeah, welcome to 2019, Negro.
Oh, he said, you know what he said? He said in the video, right? He said I was gonna do a video on it, but I said I'll be laughing too much.
Yeah.
He said, if you go to the airport and you get that chip, you know how much of a crowd there's gonna be trying to get. First of all, they got a thing called
Easy
Pass.
Right.
It's an Easy Pass.
Right.
Easy.
Before I had an Easy Pass, I went to the
Had a hard
lane where
time.
you had to pay.
Yep.
Man, you know how I'm sitting there for 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
With the Easy Pass,
Right.
any of the, he'll tell you. He'll
Yeah.
tell you. Any bridge you go to George Washington, you zip right through. They take a picture of your license plates, or they scan the Easy card, man. When you go to the turnpike,
Yep.
you know, you get the card, and then you go wherever you got to go, and then you pay.
Yeah.
You get the Easy Pass, you just go straight through.
Yeah.
Boom.
see
That'll
those
say
lights?
Easy Pass, that'll say green, go.
Yep.
So, ever since I got the Easy Pass, anytime I go over a bridge, right over, no traffic.
Yeah.
You know?
You see those lights going off.
You see
Every
the light,
car
they're
that goes,
taking
Yeah,
pictures,
man.
taking pictures
That's-
of your
that shit
license
is
plate.
crazy.
And it goes right into your Easy Pass.
The plowman shall overtake the reaper. That scripture,
Yeah.
you know, like talking about knowledge being increased.
Well, the plowman shall overtake the reaper is really talking about the slaves who take over the slave master.
Okay.
Because you go out and plow, the slave goes out and
Right,
plow.
okay.
And the reaper is the guy that benefits from you plowing. So it's
okay.
the plowman shall overtake the reaper.
Salaki.
So
You
the
know?
slave is gonna rise up.
That's what it means. That's what it means. Go ahead, let's go. Come on now.
Now we jump to verse 8, now stop at 10. And it says, and I heard, but I understood not. And I said, oh my Lord, what shall be the end of these things? And he said, go thy way, Daniel, for the words are closed up and sealed to the time of the end. Many shall be purified and made white and tried, but the wicked shall do wickedly. And none of the wicked shall understand, but the wise shall understand.
Who are the wise? The Israelites.
Wicked
The elect among Israel. Who are the wicked? These Edomites. Now, even the elite that knows everything that we're saying is true, but they're still gonna fight against it. Now, why would you fight against the Most High when the Most High made you and He can also destroy you? What kind of sense does that make? Huh?
That's the spirit the Lord put in them, the pride.
I can bring
the book of Obadiah.
Yeah.
No, I'm answered it.
Yeah,
The
yep.
book of Obadiah, it speaks about the pride of Esau.
Yep.
That's an example of his pride. It is the Most High created him, but he's going to fight. He's going to try to fight the Heavenly Father.
Go ahead, bring it on out.
Proverbs chapter 16, verse 4. How about Shem Yahushua have made all things for himself?
Yea.
Yea, even the wicked for the day of evil.
Yeah.
That's it.
That goes with Romans 9:22, which is the vessels of wrath fitted to destruction.
And the day of evil is when Yahushua comes back with those chariots, man. That's going to be one hell of a day. And Esau is going to try to fight Yahushua with his forces.
And why is he going to fight him? Because the Most High going to put the spirit on him to fight him.
To fight,
Because they
yeah.
really don't want to fight him.
Right.
Yeah.
All right?
And that's going to produce one hell of a show,
Yes,
man.
right.
That's the day of evil right there. And the Heavenly Father created all of that just for his amusement. Just for his amusement.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Or somebody hold, I believe it's Isaiah 27:1.
And even I was reading about, because I did a video earlier this morning, in Zephaniah spoke about that day. He said, it's a day of wasteness, a day of desolation. The mighty man shall cry there bitterly.
Yep.
So all of that is part of the Heavenly Father's show.
Right.
Which the word theater means what? Theos means godlike. It means godlike.
Hey, that's why it's sorry.
No, you got
It
it.
says in Ezekiel 9 where it says and to the others he said in mine hearing, because the Most High wants to hear and he wants to see all this going down.
All for his purpose.
What the hell?
All for his purpose.
Okay, yeah. You gotta learn how to
He's
dance.
not that.
Aim.
Not
You gotta learn how to aim, man. All right, where we at?
You gotta learn how to aim.
Or not aim. Isaiah 27.
Hey, because this is gonna be a big showing, man, for the Most High. It's gonna be like a movie he's watching.
And that's why the next scripture,
Okay.
Daniel, will be Daniel 7. We're gonna go back to that. What did I say? So Isaiah 27:1.
This is Isaiah 27:1. In that day, the Lord with his sore and great and strong sword shall punish Leviathan, the piercing serpent. Even
So who's Leviathan?
Oh, yeah.
The so-called white. It's not talking about
So-called white
the actual
man. No,
Leviathan, Godzilla.
Right.
In Job 41, it's talking about Esau.
Yeah.
So another name for Esau is the Leviathan. And what does the word Leviathan mean? It means crooked serpent.
Crooked serpent.
And that's what the devil is, the
That's
crooked
it.
serpent.
Yeah.
That's
Go
it.
The
to
devil and Satan.
Revelation 20.
Yep.
Yeah, because
That old serpent.
Yeah, because who created GMOs, which is crooked? GMOs, which is the corruption of the food that the Heavenly Father created. Esau created that shit. So that's the chemtrails. So that's an example of him being a crooked serpent. Who are the money system? Who created the Federal Reserve and
The Edomites in the news media,
Yeah.
they said that they call them black. First of all, we don't call ourselves black Hebrew Israelites. They said that the Israelites, how did they say it? They said that the Israelites made derogatory statements against gays. Well, wait a minute. Isn't this country supposed to be
Freedom of
based
speech.
upon isn't this country supposed to be based upon the Bible?
Yeah,
Is this
right.
a Bible-fearing country?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
What does the scripture say about a homosexual?
it's supposed to be put to
They're
death?
supposed to be put to death.
Right.
What year was that? 1983 was
Yeah.
supposed to be Federal Statute 96-1211.
Yep.
It's supposed to say what? The Bible.
But the Bible. The year of the Bible.
Yeah.
Well, that was during the Reagan
Reagan era,
administration. Yeah, the year of the Bible. Matter of fact, somebody go to that. So somebody don't think that we're making this up.
Yeah,
Because
right.
niggas like to think that we're making shit up.
1983 year.
Oh, you made that up. You lying.
Okay. That's because you don't research Negro.
Like one of the videos I did, I went into the term Monroe Doctrine, then I went into the term manifest destiny.
Yeah.
And when you look at manifest
got
destiny,
it?
it's basically saying how Esau going to take over the whole
Yeah,
land. They're
quick.
going to push west. So who was out in the west and in the middle of the country?
Yeah.
Gadites.
Gadites,
So
yeah.
if you're going to build up something, you got to kick certain people out or kill them.
That's heavy you mention that because in the movie Custer, I don't know if
Nah,
Custer
that's right.
actually said that, George Armstrong Custer, but in the movie they showed him saying he was talking with another Edomite. He said it's manifest for them to go down.
Yeah,
And he was
manifest
looking at-
destiny.
Right, he was looking at the so-called North American Indian.
Yep.
And Custer used to work for the Rothschilds because I think on his grave marker is the shield of Rothschild.
Look at that.
The red shield is on his grave marker. So Custer worked in tandem with the Rothschilds. Custer.
And that movie, Thunderheart, I think it was called.
Yeah.
Val Kilmer.
Yeah.
I think the FBI agent said, this is manifest destiny.
Okay.
He said, so, we were supposed to take you down.
Take you down.
And you know what? They are right when they say that.
They
When
are
they use
right.
the term Monroe Doctrine and manifest destiny and what is that? The Pope, the Papal Bull,
Yeah.
the various Papal Bulls, all right, that the Roman Catholic Church institution gave the blessing to the so-called white man to take the rest of the world. Well, that's true, because the Most High did give you that, man.
Right.
Who gave it to you? Yahushua.
That's right.
Daniel 4:17.
What?
Daniel 4:17. The Lord gave the world to
Right.
It's their time to rule.
Right.
Yep.
I think, what was it, Geronimo?
No, but I was thinking of another scripture. What is it, Genesis 27?
The sword, right?
The sword. Get that real quick.
I think it was,
Because you know who gave, I'm sorry, brother.
Yeah,
you know who gave Esau the blessing? Yahweh Shai.
Howard
Yahweh Shai.
So he gonna take it from
They
them.
gonna take it from
He
him.
gave it to him, he gonna take it from him.
He said, he told Peter, Yahweh Shai told Peter,
Yeah.
he that liveth by the sword shall die by the sword.
Yeah.
So who lived by the sword? Esau.
Esau.
So ultimately they're gonna die by the sword.
But you had that one,
But the Most High is gonna use his own sword.
yeah.
Isaiah 34.
I know you always told me
Yeah,
that.
you had that one crackpot. He said we got to tap
What's,
into Esau's.
fatness of the earth?
What was it from the HOI? We got to tap into Esau's blessing. Tap into that carnal sword.
Well, I got a scripture for him. I just quoted. The Lord told Peter, he that liveth by the sword shall die by the sword.
There you go.
You know?
That's right. He said,
All them stick-up kids, all them
Yep.
them niggas in the street, you see a dude, he was a stick-up kid, right?
right.
Ultimately, you ain't seen that, you ain't been in that neighborhood in years. He said, what happened to whatever Sticky, whatever his name is, Pistola, whatever. He stick people, Sticky Finger, whatever, man. And there was a boxer I knew called Pistola, and I remember we used to box together. Now years later, if you go to the post office, they used to have the FBI Most Wanted. So I actually seen him, and they said, this is Pistola, he's deadly, this. And then he was actually on the news. I don't know if he's locked up or he's dead. This man was like a top hitman. But when he was boxing, the reason why they call him Pistola, because the first day he went to a boxing gym, he had a fucking gun on him. So the trainers called him Pistola. Because the dude became a hitman. Now either he's locked up for life or he's dead. You know? I mean, he was a good boxer too.
Got a quick precept?
Go ahead.
Hebrews
Ephraim
11.
Mike, by the way. He's an Ephraim Mike. One of your people.
Con.
One of your people, true. Go ahead.
Hebrews 11 and 20. By faith, Isaac blessed Jacob and Esau concerning things to come.
Read that again.
Hebrews 11:20. By faith, Isaac blessed Jacob and Esau concerning things to come.
Right, so Esau got a blessing. So he should be happy about that. He should be happy that he got that. He had that blessing for a long time, too. We got that in Genesis?
Yeah, come. Genesis chapter 27, verse 30. And it came to pass, as soon as Isaac had made an end of blessing Jacob, and Jacob was yet scarce gone out from the presence of Isaac his father, that Esau his brother came in from his hunting. And he also had made savory meat and brought it unto his father, and said unto his father, let my father arise and eat of his son's venison, that thy soul may bless me. And Isaac his father said unto him, who art thou? And he said, I am thy son, thy firstborn Esau. And Isaac trembled very exceedingly, and said, who? Where is he that hath taken venison and brought it me? And I have eaten of all before thou camest, and have blessed him. Yea, and he shall be blessed. And when Esau heard the words of his father, he cried with a great and exceeding bitter cry, and said unto his father,
No!
damn you!
Damn you all to hell! And he cried. No, they said that. Said that he cried. He got on his knee. And Esau should make a movie on Esau. You know?
Make a movie on that.
Charlton Heston.
Hey, where's Ridley Scott?
We'll get all into it.
Where's Ridley Scott?
We'll get all into the spirit, man. Watch this. You Isaac of Esau, right? Have thou left any blessing for me? You say what you got to say. And I gave it to your brother.
Your brother.
You probably did it something like that too.
Oh, hell yeah.
Hey, well,
He did that. That's what it said.
Yeah.
Read the scripture.
That's right.
Read it, Richard.
Genesis chapter 27, verse 34. And when Esau heard the words of his father, he cried with a great and exceeding bitter cry.
Just like you did.
He didn't pull out a. You got a Kleenex, father? Let me. You got a Kleenex. No, he cried.
That's right.
You know. All right, go ahead, man. Read on.
All right. And when Esau heard the words of his father, he cried with a great and exceeding bitter
Just
cry.
like, Apostle Gabar always say, You got to actually picture it.
Yeah.
And that's why guys get weak.
Right.
They're not on fire because they don't
Right.
picture it.
They don't have that vision.
They'll read it and thus saith the Lord. You know. And the Lord didn't say, yes. Because you ain't picturing it, man.
Yeah.
You gotta picture it. You know? And like Esau, he pictures things, man.
Oh, yeah.
If Esau made a movie on Jacob and Esau, if Esau made a movie on Jacob and Esau, he would make it, but he'll probably get a black guy to play Esau.
Yeah.
He'll get a black guy to play Esau and the Edomite to play Jacob.
Like
That's
a-
how the devil is.
Yeah.
You know?
Like in that movie, what is that? Christ Superstar, is it?
I hope you didn't say. I hope you wasn't gonna say Noah. That
not
bugged
that
out
crap,
movie.
nah. But that movie, I think it was Christ Superstar. So like,
Go ahead.
they had, I believe it's in that movie. They had the black guy play Judas Iscariot.
You see, that's what these devils do, man.
Yep.
So Nick Brady, if Esau was a white man, would you really be living in America?
What?
If Esau was a white man, would you really be living in America?
I don't understand the question.
Right.
You know, expound upon your question.
Yeah,
please.
expound upon it.
All right.
Explain yourself.
Explain yourself.
It's already been biblically proven.
What's been biblically? Talk to me. What's his name?
Explain your deal,
Nick
man.
Brady.
With Nick Rockefeller?
Yeah, that's Nick Rockefeller.
He changed his last name to
Nick
Brady.
Brady from the Brady Bunch.
Somebody said, does that
If this,
person read
if
the
this,
Bible?
if this is a white man's country, Esau's coming.
Esau's country.
If this is a white man's country, Esau's country. Nothing else.
Yeah.
Well, he'll come back. He'll
wait
come back.
for it,
He'll come back. Go ahead, read on.
All right. And when Esau heard the words of his father, he cried with a great and exceeding bitter cry.
Or would you be here? Would you be here?
I don't understand that.
Esau. No, that's that other country. Would you be here?
Well, the earth is given to the hand of the wicked. So
I think what he's trying to say is, if the white man's really Esau, would we really be here?
We're here because, first of all, the Most High put us over you Edomites, man. And you got in your Constitution freedom of speech. So we can tell you who you are, man. Hey, I got a scripture for you. Psalms 50, verse 16.
We got news for you. The so-called white man's not white. That's not his true nationality. The Bible is where you get your true nationality from. You got to get over that white shit, man. You got a rude awakening coming to you. The so-called white man.
Are you an Edomite? Are you an Edomite, Nick?
Brady, are you a so-called white boy? Are you an Edomite?
no, I know, but then you gotta scroll. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. What I say? I just said something. Psalm 50.
Oh, he said, well, we sure ain't red. What? He said, well, we sure ain't red.
So why
you sure ain't white?
Why you call yourself redneck?
No, but hold on, wait a minute. So he's an Edomite now. He's an Edomite. Okay? Hey, you're not white. Are you white, Nick? Brady?
Then he said something about like an Arabian. The Arabs ain't
You know what? You don't know. You just listen, man. Just listen. Take notes, please.
Stop reading.
You're an
the-
Edomite, man.
No, I'm a son of Japheth.
Okay. Oh, that's that old school stuff.
Oh, so you're Hawaiian.
That's yeah.
He's probably out.
They believe
Yeah,
that.
he don't know. He don't know. Just look. Just get off the comment board and watch and learn. Take notes. Go ahead.
Take notes.
Psalms chapter 50, verse 16. But to the wicked the Most High saith, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes, or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth?
Go ahead.
Seeing thou hatest instruction, and castest my words behind thee.
Go ahead.
When thou sawest a thief, then thou consentest with him, and hast been partaker with adulterers. Thou givest thy mouth to evil, and
have been partakers with adultery. Name me one situation in America where there was an act of adultery and somebody got killed for it. That they went before a judge, that the husband said, oh, this man committed adultery with my wife, and I want them both dead. Give me one case on TV, case law, where they were put to death. Never happened, man.
Yep.
Because this devil And what does it say about the scriptures? They cast their word behind them, man.
Yep.
They don't believe in the Bible.
No.
Only time they deal with the Bible is when they swear in for something. Okay, bring out the Bible.
Right.
I swear, blah, 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 the Constitution, all that, blah, blah, blah. All that bullshit, man. When the scriptures itself tell you not to swear on anything. That's in the book of Matthew.
5:34.
And that's also in the book of James 5.
5 and 12, yep. Which proves, Esau, you're the wicked. You can't even follow that.
He can't even, well, it tells you that. We'll just
Psalm
read
50
it.
and
Read,
16,
let's
right?
read it again.
Yeah.
All right.
Right to the point.
Okay, it says, but unto the wicked the Most High saith, what has
Who are the wicked? Edomites. How do you prove that they're the wicked? Malachi 1.
1 and 4, yeah.
Go ahead.
up unto the wicked the Most High saith, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes, or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth? Seeing thou hatest instruction.
They hate his instruction. So if you want, and where's that other one in Isaiah? Was that Isaiah 26 and 10?
Yep.
Give me that right quick.
To add to that, the Lord said, you shall not have diverse weights in your bag. Now, Esau's economic system is what? It's diverse weights. Because that damn Federal Reserve note is fluctuating in value, man.
It's not gold and silver. They don't even follow their own constitution.
Right.
The only money pursuant to the Constitution is gold and silver.
Nick Brady, God isn't proud of you. You've deceived yourself through hatred. Man, go take a nap.
Yeah, go take it.
I got a precept from
Go ahead.
Tired old river.
Psalms 147 and 19. He showeth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel. He hath not dealt so with any nation. And as for his judgments, they have not known them. Praise ye the Lord.
Praise you, Yahweh.
No cow.
Go ahead. Let's go. Yeah, go ahead.
Isaiah chapter 26 and verse 10, that favor be shown to the wicked, yet he would not learn righteousness. And the land of righteousness do unjustly.
What's the land of uprightness? Nick Brady. Over there in Israel.
Yep.
What do they got over there in Israel? They got a gay parade. One of the biggest gay parades on the planet is over there in the land of Israel. But here you devils saying that that was the Most High bringing you back to the land of Israel. So the Most High gonna bring you back to the land of Israel. Just the tribe of Judah. Where's all the other tribes? But then you got a gay parade. You got a Tel Aviv, Pink City.
The biggest in the world.
The biggest, yep.
Church attraction, faggot flag, all year round, one time a year, every year.
Well, that's a homosexual paradise, Israel. They eat pig, they eat pork, all right? They don't keep the Sabbath, you know?
And that's supposed to be the Holy Land. There it is.
Right.
Only Esau would do that.
Yeah.
In the Holy Land, be degenerate homosexuals. In the Holy Land.
Right.
Esau corrupts anything that's holy and righteous. If Esau's in it, he's
But
gonna
yet they
corrupt
say
it.
that the Most High, that's fulfillment of prophecy, that they were brought back to the land of Israel.
Yeah, back
Faggots
in
and
1948.
everything, man.
Yeah.
That's why,
1948.
hey, it's going to be a beautiful,
Yeah.
man, go ahead, read it, man.
Hey, well, it says when the Israelites are brought back to their land, all nations are going to flock to it and say, let us go learn the ways of the Lord. That's not the ways of the Lord.
Yeah, hell no.
That's right. That's
homosexual.
right. They go to the land, the ways of the land of the Lord to be a homosexual. Go ahead.
It's Ezekiel 36 and 2. Thus saith the Lord power, because the enemy hath said against you, aha, even the ancient high places are ours in possession. Therefore prophesy and say, thus saith the Lord power, because they have made you desolate and swallowed you up on every side, that ye might be a possession unto the residue of the heathen, and ye are taken up in the lips of talkers, and are in infamy of the people.
Yeah, everybody, infamy of the people. Everybody looks down on us. Beginning with the so-called Negro, everybody looks down on him. All the nations of the world talk bad about the so-called black man. He's an infamy of the people. That's what the word infamy means, when you're famous for something negative. You know?
Therefore, ye mountains of Israel, hear the word of the Lord power. Thus saith the Lord power to the mountains and to the hills, to the rivers and to the valleys, to the desolate waste, and to the cities that are forsaken, which became a prey and derision to the residue of the heathen that are round about. Therefore, thus saith the Lord power, surely in the fire of my jealousy have I spoken against the residue of the heathen, against all Idumea, which have appointed my land in their possession.
Yeah, Idumea is another word for Edom. It's a Greek word for Edom, which is the so-called white man, Edom.
It says, with the joy of all their heart, with despiteful minds, to cast it out for a prey.
That's it, land.
Prophesy therefore concerning the land of Israel, and say unto the mountains and to the hills, to the rivers and to the valleys, thus saith the Lord God, behold, I have spoken in my jealousy and in my fury, because ye have borne the shame of the heathen. Therefore thus saith the Lord God, I have lifted up mine hand, surely the heathen that are about you, they shall bear their shame.
That's right.
Yeah, so they're born the shame of the heathen. This is why we're in the condition that we're in.
Yeah.
You know, due to them. Jake is out here worshiping these different religions, you know, into the black conscious community, and all that stuff.
Jake is all messed up because of Esau.
Yep.
Yeah, because of Esau. Esau allowed it, man. You know? But then he'll call himself the man of God, that he allows. And look, when the kingdom is established, there's only going to be one power, one Lord, one God, so you can understand.
What was that?
Zechariah 14,
14,
and around about the 14th verse.
And then you read the part
Matter
where,
of fact, started the 12th verse.
yeah, you read the part where it said they joyfully took on the land. Now in the Balfour Declaration, which was a letter from Arthur Balfour to Lord Rothschild, in the letter it said, it's with great honor that we mentioned that we now have the land of Israel. Arthur Balfour said,
And you know what? That's all right. Let them have it, because they're fulfilling prophecy.
Yeah, and that's
A
our
bastard
land.
shall dwell in Ashdod.
Yeah. But he said that. He said at the beginning of the letter, he said, it's with great honor, Lord Rothschild, that you now have the land. And that's our land.
Right.
So that's
And
scripture
but
coming
the
to
thing
pass
is,
right
and they
there.
know that the land's getting ready to be taken away from them.
Yeah.
And that they're going into slavery. They know that.
Yeah.
The super top, the capo de tutti capo
Yeah.
of the Edomites, they know exactly what's going to happen to them.
Oh, yeah.
The regular average Joe Edomite, they don't know what the hell's going on.
Yeah, because in slavery, our people were singing the song, swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. I looked over the River Jordan. Where's the River Jordan, man? In Africa? The River Jordan is in Israel.
Yep.
Because that's where we came from. That's our land. That's why the slaves were singing that song. Swing low, sweet chariot. And the chariot they were talking about is the so-called UFO, which is in the Bible.
Which the elite, the tippity top of the Edomites, the elite, they know about the UFOs.
Oh, absolutely.
You know?
Oh, yeah.
And they got a giant telescopes and observatories, and they record all those chariots up there. And you know what? They forget to put it on the news. You know why? Because because they know they going out.
That's right.
Yeah.
They know they going out. This is the curse that go forth above over the whole earth.
Yeah.
Zechariah 5. Give me that real quick.
And that's why you had Reagan, then later you had Trump. They both called for what? An outer space military
Yeah,
force.
Trump calling for a space force.
Why?
Which I bless you. I
Yeah.
bless you with that. May your space force succeed. You know? May you be crowned with success.
Yeah.
You know?
Because, yeah, well, you know what? You can have your space force.
Nuit coeptus.
Yeah, you can have your space force because pursuant to Revelation, it speaks, the prophecy says there shall be war in heaven.
Well, let's
Oh, you got it. So you can have your space force.
And let's give get the one in the Apocrypha. Get the one in the Apocrypha.
Yeah, yeah.
Second Ezra 13.
Please build your
Right?
space
See, the
force.
spirit's on him. The spirit's on him.
Yeah.
We're giving you a blessing, Trump. We're gonna
Yeah.
bless you, all right?
Yeah, yeah.
Forget about that fucking wall, man.
Yeah.
You go ahead and build that space force,
Build a
man.
space force.
A nuit
Please.
coeptus.
Yeah.
Auto normal seclura.
No, yeah, that's right.
E pluribus
In
unum.
pluribus unum.
Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, this is good. Very good. Sí, be Dominica.
Okay.
Dominicano.
That's right.
Yeah.
Dominicano.
Very good.
Cool. Yeah,
Talk to him quick. Talk to him. No, talk to him, brother. Say a few words.
Nosotros somos israelitas.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Israelitas.
Yeah.
Talk to him quick.
Very
Mira, somos israelitas. Somos de la nación de Israel. Entonces tú de la nación de Israel. Eres dominicano, ¿verdad?
Yeah, Dominica. Oh, yeah. Hey, Dominica.
Son los israelitas.
Oh, all right.
¿Ok?
Unfortunately,
Thank you.
Okay, my friend.
All right.
Okay.
I like you.
See, that's the
Everybody.
spirit. That's the spirit. That's the spirit,
Thank
man.
you.
That's the spirit.
Yeah, very good.
Thank you, man. Thank you, my friend.
All right.
Thank you.
All right.
Hey, Vino Verita.
Yeah.
Yep. Hey, now somebody give me
You see, for me, the TV,
yeah,
the TV,
yeah.
for me,
Yeah.
the TV.
Oh yeah, you're on TV. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're on
Alright.
TV. Yeah.
You see my name, Rafaela Mesquita.
Raphael. Raphael.
Yeah.
Raphael.
That's
Talk to him in Spanish, man. Talk to him.
The TV.
You know what that name is, Raphael.
My name.
It's one of the angels,
Yeah,
man.
Me I don't care.
Heal of the power. Yep. Yep.
Yeah, Presidente Fogueri.
That's right.
If we don't like the president.
That's right. That's right. Hey, he's
No
speaking the
like it for
truth.
me.
He's speaking
Right.
the truth.
That's it. That's it.
And Vino Verita, baby.
That's right.
That's it. That's it.
Yes.
son.
That's it.
That's it, my friend.
That's how it goes.
Oh,
man.
okay. The TV.
Okay, my friend.
Okay, man.
Can somebody give me now?